it's Katelyn and Adam from Enta. Click on the subscribe button below so you never miss an episode.
Also, you can follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook.
Hello and welcome to Enta Asks. I'm Adam Kolozetti.
And I'm Katelyn Bullock.
And
we're the founders of Enta Solutions. And who do we have today, Adam?
We have Stan Peake. Stan Peake is the founder of InSite Performance Coaching, and he himself is an executive coach and all-around great guy. So Stan, welcome to our show.
Thank you guys. Speaking of great folks, always a pleasure just to spend time with you both. Thank you for having me, and let's have a great time today.
Yeah,
let's do it. So essentially, for those of you who are listening, Stan took his brilliant program and plan and put it on an online platform to be able to give it to way more people at a price that people can afford during a crisis when it is a downturn. And so the success of the system really, it was cool. It was cool because we got to go on this journey with you, right? And Adam and I are doing some of the exercises in the background and learning from you as we go. And it was so much fun to test it out and to experience it. And I can speak truly that it was just an amazing journey. Taking that knowledge, those exercises, and throwing it against our business, throwing it against what we want to do too. And so it's just an awesome opportunity. And so you're giving people access to this online platform at like you said, a fraction of the cost, because we're in a crappy economy right now and the crisis. But then you took it even a step further, and you're giving a portion of that to Operation Underground Railroad.
That's
right. So
first,
what is the cost, Stan? You're giving your book away for free.
The book we give away for free. And just so that people know what the program actually consists of, we help people go through their purpose. What is the future vision they're trying to create? What's holding them back? What's their glass ceiling? What are their core values? What's their scoreboard for success? A bigger house, a faster car is not it for most people. They may say that, but that doesn't bring true lasting happiness. So we help people identify what's going to make them happy in the long run. All told, with all those things and an actionable workbook complete with goals they commit to and dates for their attainment, because we all know action is how we move the needle, not wishing for it. Basically, we crammed way more than $7,000 of value into a program that we're charging $199. So we took $199.
Only $199.
That's it. We took the price way down. And by the way, $199 is less than it costs to have a half-hour coaching session with me. And included in this program, you get a half hour with the coach. And if you want more, you get to have that coaching for more than 50% off, or one of our signature programs for 80% off. And you can only access that through the Success is a System platform. Wow. We wanted to help people. If we want to be around when a company is, crushing it and hiring coaching for all their executives, we need to be around and helpful in their moment of need. That's why we brought the price down. And of course, as an entrepreneur, we looked at every cost center we possibly could and tried to make sure we leveraged it down, working with great people like yourselves, and so where the program is not ultimately a huge profit as far as margin, but if we help enough people, and Zig Ziglar said it best, right? If you help enough people get what they need, then all your goals will be achieved as well. Right. And my goal, we barely notice it as far as a revenue when we make one sale, but if we can make 1,000 or 100,000 sales, then we're getting closer to our ultimate vision of helping 1 million people. I hope I have to add another zero to that. And we make the world a better place. We do our part to make the world a better place by helping unlock the potential of so many people that know they're meant for more, but are just going through life day by day, stuck in a rut, waiting for the weekend. That's not okay.
Right. And, those people can then, if they're ignited and empowered, they can change the world in their way or whatever they're 100%. Passionate about. And
that's exactly.
You give back to the community quite a bit, Stan. In this program in particular, you're giving back to the Underground Railroad. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so love to. I mean, Operation Underground Railroad, we talked about this earlier this week, is that in a perfect world, it wouldn't exist. What they do is they rescue and free children from sex trafficking operations. Horrible, right? I mean, it's actually unthinkable. And ignorance is bliss, I'll be honest. And it's something that's not easy to talk about. It's something that is ugly to talk about, to be honest. But, look at where we are. You guys are in a beautiful office. I got a great Christmas tree with a family I love in a city that's safe. And I have the freedom every day to chase my dreams. And I get to work with people who are chasing their dreams. That's a freedom. Think about how often we, pay homage to our, military veterans for the freedoms that we enjoy because of them. What we forget about is there's a whole lot of people in the world who don't have the freedom we do to pursue their dreams or even just be kids. There are, these numbers are staggering and mind-blowing, but there are over 10 million children in the world right now who are in slavery. And there's three kinds of slavery, and crediting Hayden Paul, the donor relations manager from Operation Underground Railroad with these statistics. But three kinds of slavery basically is, one is labor slavery, that's still around. Another is organ harvesting. You kidnap kids, and when it's time, you kill them and take their organs. And the third is sexual slavery. So you perform sex acts. So the average age is 12 to 14, which by itself sounds awful enough. But it happens way younger. Let's face it, I mean, these are criminals that are kidnapping children for the sex trade. There's no ethics around what age that is. And it's $150 billion a year industry. $150 billion a year. That math, the way it was explained to us, was that's enough money to buy Starbucks as a company and all 32 NFL teams and have money left over. And that's in 1 year. It's so disheartening. And, I sat on that call with you, and I'm the one wiping the tears from my face. And one of the ones.
One of the ones. Yeah. But what really bothered me is, we're not in my backyard kind of people, but it is in our backyard.
Of course it is, which is shocking because you think, well, we live somewhere nice. Yeah, we do. But, the evil, evil doesn't have an address.
It doesn't.
No. And, those unthinkable acts sometimes happen in what you assume are healthy, happy homes. I mean, it happens anywhere from people in law enforcement to, religious leaders to business people, whatever. Like, evil is evil, and it can happen anywhere. Of course, people in positions of trust, if they manipulate that, feels more evil to me. But this is not a hierarchy. This is just we talked about it. One kid in those circumstances is too many. It's not okay. And so the reason it was so important for us to partner with Operation Underground Railroad is that because we have the freedom to pursue our goals and our dreams, that is a luxury, let's say. And because of that, we wanted to work with the population who is off to a better life and take those proceeds and support those people who are just trying to live a life free of torture, free of slavery, free of unthinkable evil acts that, I mean, I'm a wreck if I even think about it. And the only reason I'm composed now is I'm focused on you two. I'm focused on not thinking about that. But it is too important to not act. It's an evil so grave that once you even hear about it, you can't go back to life as normal. You can't. You have to do something about it. So for me and for our team, this is it. And we hope that through the success of our program and through the success of helping so many more people achieve their goals, we hope we have to write a very, very big check to Operation Underground Railroad. And we hope we can actually up the amount we give from every program. Of course, as entrepreneurs, we have to keep our cost centers what it is. But we really want to make sure that we help a lot of people. And every time someone goes through success as a system, it helps them. It helps the people in their lives because they might be a leader or they might be a happier spouse or partner or whatever. And it helps a kid who did nothing to end up in hellish circumstances. And that's
how
the part
much? How much is that of the proceeds are going?
Right now, a minimum of $25 from every purchase. And what we want to do, actually, we have an affiliate program. And so with the affiliate program, people can actually make money for themselves by getting people to go through this. Again, we want an army helping. So that's why we had to carve money outside for our affiliates. Of course, I want to pay my coaches. If anyone takes advantage of those half-hour calls, we have to throw some marketing at this thing. So the margins are lean, but you know, really this whole thing was engineered to be able to impact as many people as possible. And the goal is that we can hopefully get to the point where with traction and enough reach, where we can double what we do for Operation Underground Railroad.
Yes,
I think
love that.
I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as we did. So remember, if you know somebody who should be our guest on our next show, just click the link below.
Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe so that you'll never miss an episode.